Hey, you. Wow, you're super good looking. Hit subscribe. Happy Monday. It is winter. It is so cold. I had about 9 lemon waters today, like hot lemon waters, because I heard they're good for digestion. It's Wednesday morning. I'm running on just a few hours of sleep. These bags are designer. I'm a firm believer in holding yourself accountable. It's no one's fault but my own that I ate Popeyes last night. Let me explain. I did a comedy show. It was a contest at Yuck Yucks in Calgary. I lost. My friend Ferris won. Good for him. Happy for him. I was very sad about it. That's not the only reason I ate. A big part of it was the planning process. It turns out if you don't eat very much leading up to dinner, 8 o'clock rolls around, 9 o'clock rolls around. Those hangry thoughts are not rational. And it's my fault. I'm holding myself accountable. But it's hard when you're on the road. Ferris wants to have a celebratory meal. Popeyes is what you land on, and that's what you end up eating. It's Wednesday. If you thought I was tired before, good evening. I really am happy with myself today because I managed to stay consistent. It's not about one shitty meal that you had that one time. It's about what you're doing the majority of the time. The majority of the time, I'm not eating Popeyes. I'm eating pretty clean, actually. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner I did today. And I got a workout and I'm writing intentions and a list of things to do for tomorrow. So it's Thursday. Usually I coach football on Thursdays, but it's cold as balls outside and they canceled it. I'm immediately in the gym because I knew that if I got home and didn't immediately do this, that I wouldn't do it at all. I never film myself doing workouts because one, I remember that when I was overweight, I would watch other people do that and it would make me really insecure. And two, I also think that if I looked back at a video of myself working out, I would also feel really insecure. Bottom line, do what makes you feel comfortable at any size. If you're comfortable filming your workouts, do that. And I'm very impressed by you. If not, I totally understand that too, because that's where I'm at. I just feel like when I was in that place of just being really, really unhappy with my body, I would see people posting their workouts and I'd be like, oh, well, I could never be like that. Well, it's like so much harder to work out when you don't have that body. That's why my best advice for anybody who's wanting to get started at any stage is to literally just walk every day or as many days as you can, and then increase those days. And then maybe add a little bit more and add a little bit more. It's so easy to see like fitness models and compare yourself to them and be like, oh, why the fuck can't I do that? But just start. Just put your shoes on. That's it. Even if it's just putting your shoes on for one day, then walk. It's Friday and I'm exhausted and I'm snuggled on the couch after a long day. It's so cold out too, and that means that people are turning to comfort food because when it's freezing outside, the best thing ever is putting pizza in your mouth when it's warm in your home. Now, I want to sit with this for a second. I want you to think about this. Change up what your comfort food is. All about your mindset. So if you think your comfort food is pizza, that's what you're going to train your brain to do. But if you think your comfort food is fried vegetables with maybe some olive oil, eventually if you do it enough, that's what your brain is going to think makes you feel good. It's Sunday. I'm in the parking lot of a Save on Foods and my feelings went from anxiety to pride. I am so proud of myself. I was craving cake. And before, if I wanted cake, I would just eat a cake. Like I would buy a cake and I would eat it in my car, which I hope is more common than not. But today I faced my fear. Sometimes I think to overcome something, you need to face it directly. So I did a healthy grocery run. Then I walked back into the cake section and just picked up cakes and looked at them and looked at the calorie content and looked at the sugar content. And instead of just being like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna do this, I'm just gonna pick it up, I really sat with it for a minute. And now I'm in my car not eating a cake. And I'm gonna go home and make something really savory with berries and nut butter, and it's gonna be delicious.